What's going on, world? It's your boy Kuya P. This is the NRW Nerds Rule the World, here to give you another weekly of entertainment picks. And we got the whole squad in the house. I'm so excited, y'all. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. The Earth must be on the right turn of things. I don't know, whatever it is. Or what is it? Retrograde. Because we got everybody in the
Mercury.
house.
Mercury.
Right, yeah. Mercury. Retrograde.
She's still in retrograde, but sure.
I got Glenosaurus Rex, the brother that levels me up, and of course my pal Heather, who's got a white hood on. I don't know if I like that.
I know, right? It's like, no, I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost.
She's a
ghost. I'm a ghost.
She's a ghost.
It's Halloween. Happy Halloween. Here, I will reduce the
Glenn, weren't you feeling a little bit uncomfortable?
No, it's just, Heather straight out the Illuminati meeting. It was cool. Okay. I was ready for it.
Fine.
How are you all, man? That. I miss y'all. How's everything?
How are you, Glenn?
I'm doing well. How's everybody else? This is like a good moment in time. We should commemorate it. We don't get to get together often, all at the same time, so it's dope with all of our busy schedules. It's good seeing you again, Heather. Whatever you're wearing, I love the ghost outfit. It looks amazing.
Oh, thank you.
It's cute.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Man. Yeah, last minute spirit Halloween shopping.
There you go.
Spirit.
I guess the question is, what is everyone going to be for Halloween? Heather, is that what you're doing tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm a sad ghost. I'm a sad ghost. This is unfortunate truth. Hey, sponsors, come find us. When it comes down to it, licensed goods are expensive. I wanted to be Chucky, because Spirit Halloween has a super duper cute sweater. But it's a $40 sweater. And I love you, Spirit, but your stuff doesn't last forever. So nowadays, like when you're like growing up and like becoming what you want to be, I'm like throwing around my chapstick here. You realize that it's like you also want to like be kind of stingy and make decisions, and like this is a $25 like cutesy Halloween costume that I can wear a couple times. So
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Is John being anything? Things. I'm sorry.
Wait, all right. Glenn, what was your question first?
No, I just said it fits for many things. It's it's all day attire.
I can just flip it. Apparently, I can also just flip it inside out and scare the living crap out of
multifunctional is good. Multifunctional is very good.
Yeah.
As for my husband, Kuya P, no, my husband is not dressing up this year. We were out of town for too long. Then of course we got the vids of Co. So we
That's right.
We decided to.
You sound a lot better. Although
I feel a lot better.
That gravelly, sexy voice was cool though.
I know. I come on. I need to go back to that. Where did that go?
How about you, Glenn? What are you and the fam doing? Are you handing out candy? What are you and the little one going to be?
So I should have sent you all a picture. But little MQ is going to be Mario actually, and he looks great. He's got the whole thing. He's got the mustache, and I was supposed to be Bowser. But
I love it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. He loves it. Usually at night I go play Bowser with him, like where I try to tackle him and stuff. But I don't know if the costume's gonna come in on time. So
sorry, you can be Bowser any day. Be Bowser all the time.
Exactly. Like I said, when I put him to bed, I'm Bowser. I'll tackle him and grab him and whatnot. So that's all fun. But it was cute because we did a little trunk or treat. There was another little kid who was dressed as Luigi, and I actually got a picture of him like pointing, like them looking at each other and like kind of pointing, like, "Oh, my long lost brother." So it's just great. And then I got a little video of him running and everything. So I'm excited for Halloween. The whole neighborhood gets all lit up, and people are really into the trick-or-treating out here. So I'm excited for him to do that. But yeah, Bowser was who I was going to be, and I think I'm a good Bowser.
I'm excited. Oh, I can't wait to see pics. Are you as the whole family going out, or is one staying while?
Yeah, Stephanie was supposed to be Princess Peach. I think she was going to use another dress, but she's got to see if it's actually going to retrofit. We're you know what? Every year Halloween creeps up on us, and then we're like, oh yeah, that's right. It's actually Tuesday, so this will be no exception. We did make sure to get his outfit first because that's who's most important. But ours might come in a little bit late, so maybe we'll take pictures after the fact, you know what I mean?
So cool. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, you've aged out though. You're not into the family costumes, right? Or you guys?
No, bro. That's our.
They do it all. They do it like every year.
Okay. All right. I love it.
So straight up, it's gonna be Shrek in the family this year for us. My daughter's Shrek. Ebony's going to be gingerbread man. And I am the one and only Princess Fiona.
Okay.
So stand by for some amazing picks.
Oh man. Oh, I can't wait.
Yes, I will be Princess Fiona. And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna go out we hand out candy. She doesn't like to go out, but we're gonna be all dressed up and we're gonna definitely take tons of pics.
Are you gonna make the dog be a donkey?
You know what? That is right. I think actually my wife did get a little costume for Alfred is going to be donkey. Actually, no. Lilybell is going to be donkey, and Alfred is straight up Prince Farquaad in every way.
Oh, okay.
And I think they got him little costumes. I'm not sure because my wife and daughter were taking care of everything.
Nice.
We're like, Patrick, you're going to be Fiona just to be ridiculous. Why not? So yes, I got my green dress and everything, and my ears. It's gonna be something.
Something else. All right.
Yeah. So we're really excited. It's gonna be fun. But outside of Halloween, we got a lot of entertainment hitting both the theaters as well as TV this week. Y'all ready to get into some picks?
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. We're gonna kick it off with some animation. I couldn't break it down to just 3, so I'm gonna give y'all 4. So tied for third place. First up, I'm going to talk about a comic book that came to Prime Video. We're getting season 2 of it. I'm talking about Prime Video's Invincible. You ready to check out season 2 of Invincible?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
We all remember that day. For some, the pain will never fade.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be my dad. What if that happens? What if I become him and I don't even know it? I need to do more. I can save lives. Put me back out there.
Mark isn't like other Viltrumites. He's a good guy.
Dinner tonight?
Go save the world, Invincible.
You're way too good for me!
Who are you?
I call me the Shapesmith.
There's an infinite number of dimensions, and I was born with the ability to access all of them.
Shut it down, or I take it down.
Make us.
You have no idea how much I wanted you to say that.
It's bottled in, I'ma let it out. Man, I've been through wars, still cannot be.
Your powers don't make you a hero. They make you dangerous.
Made it through the storms, you cannot be down. Make him pay for what he did to your world.
The last 20 years of my life have been a lie.
You want this back? Come and get it.
Wrong choice, asshole.
I need revenge.
So arrogant, just like your father.
People of Earth, the more you resist, the worse this gets. And if you think you can stop us, don't forget, I'm...
Wow.
All right. What do you think about Invincible? Glenn, what you got?
I am going to binge the heck out of this. I wish that I think that it's going to come out weekly, right? It's going to come out episodically. One of my favorite comic book animation adaptations was just blown away when I first saw it. It's like, what is this going to be? And at first, it's so funny how it like is very kind of cutesy. I'm like, what is this like little goofy superhero? And then it gets like real fast. And then I was like, oh my goodness. And now I'm fully engrossed in the Invincible universe. I can't wait to see it. They always do very, very cool things that you don't think have anything to do with the story, but then they come back and they weave it together really well. I've been excited for season 2 for so long. They weren't announcing when they were going to release it, and it's like now it's here. I'm glad that they didn't give us a date, because all the anticipation would have built up. The way that they did it, you just forget about it, and now you're like, it's like next week. Can't wait for it. So I'm super excited. Can't wait to see it. I could go on and on. All the characters are amazing. I'm hyped. This thanks for letting me know about this. I'm excited.
Of course. Heather, what do you think? I'm curious as a comics fan, because I know, you're a former comics retailer. I know you still dabble with all of that. And I'm curious how much is this tied to the comics with what you saw? And were you reading the comics as well or before?
I read most of Invincible. I haven't read any of the new stuff yet, just because I haven't just gotten to it. Yeah. But yeah, no, I love Invincible. It's one of my favorite Kirkman series, and is it the same? No. Is it similar? Yes, absolutely. Are there a lot of references? Are there a lot of good points? Yes. And does it have the full heart and soul of this comic book? 100%. I love the cartoon. It's really, really fun. It's brought a lot of new people into the fandom. And once again, the biggest thing about anything is bringing more people in means you get more content, you get more merchandise, you get more cool shit. And you get to see creatives doing some amazing things. So I'm really excited for season 2. I'm really not sure where Glenn's been. I've been watching this processing for like the past 6 months.
Yeah. Well, I saw that they released like a teaser, and then did you watch? I'm sure you did. You watched the Eve little.
I was getting ready to say that. Did y'all see the Eve series?
Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. It's great. Here's the thing: you have the history behind it, and knowing like your heart is ready for what is to come, because you know how raw it's going to get. I was an innocent little naive newcomer, and I'm like, oh, how sweet, a nice cartoon of superheroes I'd like to enjoy. It's like and explode.
It's really funny when I sell this book. I'm like, hey, that guy, because I came into comics retail after Walking Dead, so it's always easier to sell an older series based off of something that's current. And I'm like, hey, if you want something Robert Kirkman, and if you want something Robert Kirkman superhero, it's fun, it's lighthearted, it's simple, it's not nearly as deep and dark as Walking Dead. And then I get somebody to read like the first 2 volumes, and they're like, you totally lied to me. Yeah. I love this and I want more. And I'm like, I am here to sell you that lie, 100%.
Yeah. So wait, one quick question. What was it like for you reading it the first time? Were you just as like shocked?
No, but that's because I was comfortable with Kirkman's work before that.
Okay. Same.
One of those things that you learn really quick about Kirkman is that he will he's not afraid to go deep. He's not afraid to go dark. He's not afraid to get rid of characters. That's a big one for him. He's not afraid to just let characters go. And the only thing that I can say negative, and I love Kirkman, it was one of the most fun things to do when I got to have breakfast with him and a whole bunch of other people. But the man knows how to write a long ass story. He can make a story last forever. And I don't know how he does it. There are many writers who they can do a beginning, they can do most of a middle, and then they get stuck somewhere just dragging it along. Kirkman actually does better at the middle point. His openings can be kind of meh, but once he gets into the story, you're going to get stuck for 300 chapters. It's just how it is.
Yeah. Same for me. Really enjoyed the Invincible series, Walking Dead. Man, I'll never forget getting the pages from them. And Charlie Adler, and then eventually I sold them for like 4 or 5 times their worth. I had a back cover to one of the Walking Dead issues. I had an interior.
I had a number
right
1
before they went to the prison. Oh, you had?
I had a number 1. I had a number 1, and my mom gave it away.
Oh, the comics. I have a comic. I have the comic in my somewhere in my long boxes that I should sell. Say,
You want to know the coolest thing that I got that my husband made me throw away? And apparently Robert Kirkman didn't even get one of these. When Outcast is one of my favorite books that Kirkman's ever written. I love the book. It plays a lot on religious stereotypes. There's a lot of great magics in it. He really gets to kind of show himself outside of like the regular horror and outside of superhero books, which he's really good at. But Outcast, when it came to sci-fi, I was just really loud and annoying about it. Sci-fi sent me a VHS player. It sent me a VHS player with the first episode on VHS with an HDMI adapter so I could attach it to my television. And I asked Robert Kirkman who created that, and he's like I have no idea. Only 25 of them were made, and I wasn't even one of the people who got them. Like, he got mad at me for asking.
How did you get that? Because you're a retailer?
No, because I was just super irritating about it on the internet.
Oh wow! Damn.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's sweet. That's sweet.
Nice.
All right, y'all. Invincible, brand new season this week. Check it out. Prime Video. The next joint is another animated piece that I can't wait for y'all both to see. I've already seen the first couple of episodes because I had a dope interview with the creators themselves, Michael Green and Amber Noizumi. You know them from Logan and Blade Runner 2049. I'll have the interview up this week because I had to wait for the week of release. So check out my interview with the creators. But Blue Eye Samurai coming to Netflix this week. You ready to check out the trailer for this, y'all?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let December's light brighten a path to the men I seek. Guide my steps until I find them and kill them. Abijah Fowler. He was one of the 4 white men in Japan when I was born. One of them took my mother and made me a monster. You have murder in your eyes. He deserves to die.
The samurai. I saw its eyes. It's not human.
I want to know everything there is to know about your demon. He'll come. He'll stand right here. And he will open your throat.
Under the law, revenge is a luxury for men. Women must be practical.
I've been a captive my whole life. If I die today, I die free.
I'm on the path of revenge. There's no place on it for love, friendship, or weakness.
Under your mask, you're not the killer you pretend to be. You're just angry.
I said this samurai could not be stopped, but you wouldn't listen. Just a man. Let him come. He's no man.
All right, Blue Eye Samurai, y'all, coming to Netflix this week. Man, Michael Green, Amber Noizumi, kill it. They're the writers behind this, and just a straight up all AAPI cast, which I love, with the exception of Kenneth Branagh, who plays the main villain. You got Randall Park in there. Man, legends. Man, let me pull out the rest of the names, but it's just insane cast, y'all. Who else did we have in there? Maya Erskine plays the lead of Mizu, that character. We got Masi Oka from Heroes, Brenda Song, Kari Hiroki Tagawa, legend. Just a beast of a cast, y'all. What do you think, Heather? Blue Eye Samurai.
You actually started talking to me about this show last week, and I'm waiting to see something. I'm saying,
right. It's an access. That's right.
But it's one of those where you talked to me about it last time, and there is some great writing. There's some great writers. There's some great showrunners that are really leading this series, and I'm very curious to see it. I won't deny Invincible leads out a little bit more to me, between those two number 4s. But I will say Netflix has been doing real good on the moderation of adult content, whereas we're seeing Amazon do a lot of really, really heavy-hitting, bloody as crap shows. Netflix is doing a lot more storytelling in their murder animation. So I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see it because I feel like this is going to be a far more accessible television show for many people. So.
All right, Glenn, what do you think of Blue Eye Samurai?
I love it. You know, one of my favorite of all time animes is Ninja Scroll, and while this does not seem like it has a lot of the supernatural elements of it, you know, the fact of the matter is I like a revenge story. You know what I mean? Like it's like kind of a not so much, I guess, a spaghetti western, so to speak. I'm guessing, I haven't seen it, but you know, that whole revenge, track them down, you know,
straight up revenge story, brother.
Yeah.
So
What'd you say?
It's a straight up revenge story, bro.
Yeah. So I love that. It's something that I really, really enjoy watching, and this looks good. I guess it's anime week at the NRW here. I did not know, but I am here for it. You know what I mean? I'm with it. So
at least for these first two picks. The first two.
Okay. Oh, okay. Darn. I was hoping that there would be one more and we get a whole trifecta in there, or a quadfecta, as the case may be. But I'm with it. First two anime picks, I'm with it. Definitely want to see Invincible a little bit more than this one, but I have made a mental note and I will be checking this out. Looks like it's going to be good. And if it's the directors of Logan and Blade Runner, then if it's the writers, producers of Blade Runner and Logan, it will probably be great. It'll probably be great. They do great work.
Oh yeah. Again, go ahead. Oh, sorry, Helen.
No, I just want to put a quick comment on there. To all the Mananime nerds out there, they're not anime. We know. Don't worry. We're not going. It's not. Don't get mad at us for calling them anime. They're animated. We know. Don't get mad. Don't come in.
Wait, they don't count as anime. What defines anime? How do you define
Japan?
Anime?
Right.
Anime is Japanese animation that is from Japan. So you have to be careful because you have similarities to things like a big one is Avatar. Avatar is made by white people in America. So it is adjacent. There are similarities within the fandom, but they are not anime. And Invincible is the farthest thing from it. So it's one of those where though if we got a complaint this week, it would be Mananime nerds coming in here yelling at us about that. So
he doesn't even know anime. It's kind of like if you get bourbon, like bourbon only comes from Kentucky. It's like this, or champagne. It has to come from Champagne. So literally, it's like
that.
It's the same thing, but it has to come from a region to be classified as such. I apologize for that. I will sip some bourbon, drink some champagne to make up for it while I'm watching a real anime animated from from Japan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Blue Eye Samurai, y'all, my interview with the creators, showrunners, Michael Green, as well as Amber Noizumi will be, once this drops, it'll already be out there. I'm working on that actually after we're done recording with this. But I really connected with it. It's just a real brief synopsis without spoiling, because I don't want to spoil it for y'all. But I connected with it,
give it all away.
So much so because it's about a mixed woman who she has an Asian mother. There's these white people that come over to Japan, and during the Edo time period that this takes place, being a mixed child against the law. They banned all white people from coming in. And so because she was born a mixed kid, she became a quote unquote monster to the rest of people in Japan. And so as she grows older, her plan is to take revenge on all those white people. Well, there's like these 4 people that were like integral into how she, so she's going to go after her dad and all these other white people. I really connected with that, just that hatred of oneself in a way. Although I love my dad now, and everything, but yeah, it was very interesting, and I connected with the material, and it's really good. It's really good. If you like a good revenge story, Glenn, you're gonna like this, and I love it. Insane. All right, next up, coming to Hulu, I got another AAPI lead in this one, which I'm loving. Shout out to my peoples, Aquafina and Quiz Lady. Y'all ready to check this out?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yes?
Hi, I have some bad news.
We lost your mom.
What?
Sorry, that was terrible phrasing. I meant we don't know where she is.
I think your sister's here.
Annie, it's finally happened. Oh my God, it's okay. It's okay. I'm here. We're orphans. Oh my God, you're Orphan Annie.
She's not dead. She ran away. Tough bitch.
And yum. Your mom owes me 80 grand. When you have it, you'll get your dog back.
I don't have any money.
You can sell your eggs. It's not like you're using them.
No, there has to be another way.
What is the square root of 196?
14.
Correct. How many hearts does an octopus have?
3.
Correct.
What? Saffron, Saturn, Aphrodite, Apollo, Aries, carbon dioxide.
The equal sign.
Correct.
Oh my God!
What? You know this game.
This is how you're gonna make the money. I'm taking you to the quiz! Look out!
Learn how to drive!
Racist!
Oh.
Hi. Come on, it's gonna be fun!
I'm not sleeping on the floor.
I'm not sleeping on the floor either. I sleep on the chair. I don't want to sleep in a sitting position. Oh my God.
Hold up.
I can't play on live TV in front of millions of people.
I'll let you get to it. I know you gotta get through hair and makeup.
I already went through hair and makeup.
Well, then you missed a spot.
I can't do this. Am I sweating? Yeah. You know what? Put your arms down. You're having a panic attack. Doctors prescribe these. Is that cocaine? Stevia. Do you ever use stevia, the sweetener? Yeah. I've got it in my pocket. Win or lose, we'll do it together. That is definitely broken. I bet you I could pop it back in myself. No, I can't. Wait. I'm going to throw up. How can I ever thank you? Maybe like a drink later?
Well, I'm married. And gay.
Why did you have to say 2 reasons?
Yo, there we go. Coming to Hulu this week. Glenosaurus, what do you think about Quiz Lady?
Looks fun. It looks interesting. I don't know. I giggled, so I would be down for it. I'm always down for a good comedy. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a little bit light-hearted, jovial, jousting. Sandra Oh's hilarious. Awkwafina is great. In this one, she doesn't look Awkwafina-ish, though. You know what I mean? She looks... I wonder when she'll start using her real name.
Just to mix it up now.
What?
Just to mix it up now, finally.
Just to mix it up, you know what I mean? But it looks solid. It looks like it's going to be fun. I think she's a good actress. So I will say that. And I like the pairing. Sandra Oh is amazing. I think this is one of the first time I've seen her in a comedy like this, or in a role like this. So I am excited for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I want to see this.
Okay. Heather, what do you think about Quiz Lady?
It looks fun. It looks interesting. Like with many things that Awkwafina does, I feel like it could be a hit or miss. Awkwafina has her talent. She also can swing and miss real hard on certain things. I'm curious. I definitely want to watch it. Okay. So definitely curious enough. The cast overall is like, damn, what a cast. And of course,
Will Ferrell, pretty tight.
Yeah, and I will literally watch Sandra Oh just eat cereal. So, it's fine.
I dig it. All right. Well, I'm excited. I think I'll know what I'll be watching in preparation to do a review later. So stay tuned for a review, y'all. After I get done with a couple of edits. And then hopefully maybe one of the other members of the team will join me for that review. So stay tuned, y'all.
This is next week, right?
This week. This week.
Friday.
Picks are coming out.
Dang. Yeah, it is the 3rd. Yeah, the 3rd is Friday. Oh man.
We talk about what's this week every week.
To be fair, it is like starting out one month and ending on another, and that's just not fair to those of us who just don't understand time and don't have time to understand time. So Glenn, I feel you there.
That's right.
I totally feel you.
It feels like the next month is a whole new universe. You should have to start a week over if you go to a new month in the middle of it. That's what makes it so weird.
Gotcha. Okay.
I got you. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, my top pick, y'all ready for the top pick? This one, it beats out a couple other projects. There was another project that I saw that's dropping this week called NYAD, about swimmer Diana NYAD. My review is already up on the channel. That's also coming out this week. So didn't want to put it on this list because the other one's already kind of trumped it. This film I've already seen. I'll have a review as well out hopefully by the end of this week. But the reason I made it my top pick is because I'm ready for the tears of people that put Elvis on a pedestal. I'm ready to just drink the tears. I'm so ready for the tears. I'm talking about Priscilla coming to A24. Y'all ready to check this one out?
Oh, I am. Right. Arms folded, ready.
There we go.
Take down the king.
Okay. What's your name?
Priscilla Boyer.
You like Elvis Presley?
Of course. Who doesn't?
What are the kids listening to these days?
Bobby Darin, Fabian, and you.
Just what is the intent here, Mr. Presley? You got women throwing themselves at you. Why my daughter?
Well, sir, I happen to be very fond of your daughter. She's much more mature than her age.
21!
22. You don't have to worry about her. Black hair and more eye makeup.
I don't know if I like it.
What do you mean you don't know if you like it?
He's not like you imagine. I know there's a lot of rumors about you.
Was there something you're hiding?
I don't have a goddamn thing to hide.
I need a woman who understands that things like this might happen. Are you gonna be here or not?
I want a life of my own.
All right, there we go. Priscilla dropping this week. Heather, what do you think about Priscilla?
The king is the king for a reason. You get to hide a lot of really dark secrets in the corner, and one of the big ones is that he married like a 14-year-old girl. And he stole all of his music from Black musicians, but that's, that's also besides the point. It's one of those where it's going to be an interesting story, and it's going to be one of those where you're going to see a lot of diehards just want to be upset about it. As you said, they're just going to want to be upset about it. It's the same with the Maryland docs, everything like that. You don't get to be at the top of the hill without breaking some bones and stepping on people. And that's exactly what Elvis did. That's exactly what a lot of the, and I'm actually not meaning to bring necessarily race into this, but that's what a lot of the white artists did. A lot of the white artists did in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. So if you are too afraid to see the truth about Elvis, then don't see it, because this movie, all they're going to do is do truths. Priscilla was trampled on, and she was a child. So
yeah,
right,
I think
Glenn.
that sums it up. Here's the funny thing about kings: they're never elected, So no one ever chose
knowledge.
So to decree him as the king, but it just happens, and that's what you got to live with. Though this is the king, but I think a lot of what Heather said stands to is very truthful and very accurate in terms of how to look at these things. It's just weird in this day and age of pedophilia and everything, how it's like, this guy's still the king. Here's what's crazy. There's all this talk about Michael Jackson, whether you believe he did it or not. The fact of the matter is, it gets smeared, but you don't ever hear the same type of vitriol for someone who quite apparently was a pedophile. So that's kind of an interesting take on things, and sometimes you wonder why. Anyway, for the movie, I'm glad that it focuses on Priscilla and her life, and maybe breathes life into that, so that her story, which isn't often told, it's always ancillary to this deity of sorts in terms of music. I think it'll be cool to have that story told. So in that respect, definitely cool. And I'll get off my soapbox now.
We don't get on soapboxes here at NRW. Glenn, Heather and I, we never get on soapboxes. So you've
never done it once. Never done it once. Actually, I think that's the first soapbox you've ever stood on. Usually, you're pretty much like. Usually, you're like. Okay.
Yeah, I try not, but this is one that oftentimes I just, whenever I hear the king, I'm just like, ain't no king to me.
So I was a huge fan when I was a kid, but like it's a lot like educating yourself with anything. Educate yourself with a little bit more, and you're going to find out that there are a lot of people in music everywhere that are just awful, and that they were hidden and they were protected, and it didn't almost entirely start. There was a lot to do with the roles that Elvis Presley played and people like him, and it was just do a little bit of research. All you gotta do, you literally do a general Google search to find how many people were protected, and it definitely, as Glenn said, it was definitely not exclusively Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, not Jordan, not sorry, MJ, not you.
Yeah. So y'all, man, I'm gonna have my full review up on the channel, but I got real salty about Elvis. You know, I used to be a fan. Then, you know, as you get older, you found out how terrible he is and how he stole music. And I was like, and then I want to say recently, though, within the past year, I don't know if I did the trailer react with you guys for that new Elvis, that other Elvis movie that came out.
Yeah, it was with us.
Tom Hanks.
Yes. But there was people in the comments on that video that were so upset with us and our feelings on it. We didn't really talk trash about it, but they were just, oh, you're talking about Elvis. Elvis is this and the third. How dare you speak about Elvis? And I didn't get into the comments with them, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck you and Elvis, you know? And so
history.
With this one, exactly. This one, man, I'm going to go deeper in my review, but like, yeah, the motherfucker was a groomer, got her on drugs, all of that. So shout out to Priscilla, who finally gets to have her story told. She was a producer on this as well. And I'm just ready to drink up the tears of all these Elvis fans that finally going to learn about their king, their quote unquote king. And it's a great movie. As a side, Sofia Coppola, amazing writer director. The star of it, Kaylee Spaney. I didn't see her in other projects before, but she's outstanding. And Jacob Elordi, who plays Elvis in this, outstanding as well. Great performances. And then you will be seeing more of Jacob Elordi this season because he has another film that is going to be dropping. We'll have a react to that film shortly, but that brother is about to blow the fuck up. But yeah, he's great in this. And it's a great film. So, and I think this is probably going to be one of the Oscar contenders or best film contenders as well this year. So definitely wanted to give a shout out to Priscilla because it is a good film. But nice. There you go. Those are my picks. I got Invincible season 2, Blue Eye Samurai, Quiz Lady, and Priscilla. Where do I stand this week, y'all?
You know what? I feel like I want to give you the thumbs up. I feel like you're also padding stats, though. I feel like you're also padding.
I am.
Oh, he got the 4, and he's making sure he gets that thumbs up.
I got these fireworks from Heather.
Yep.
And I even updated my Zoom, Heather. Why don't I get fireworks?
Well, you know why?
Like once.
You know what? I figured this out. It's FaceTime. It's on the iPhone now. If you're doing the messaging thing, if you do the thumbs up,
it might be because I'm on my Apple.
Yeah, like if you do thumbs up, it gets fireworks. But also do the heart. Do a heart. You'll do hearts.
Yo. Okay, so that makes sense. We've been trying to figure out, Glenn, when you've been out, Heather's been like we got balloons.
Yeah.
Got fireworks. So now that
if you do peace signs, then if you do 2 peace signs, the balloons. Yep, there you go.
They see.
Yep.
Glenn.
But if you do 2 peace signs, I forget what happens. I think that's when you get something else happen. Yeah, confetti. There you go.
So just apples then, not for us PC guys.
Nope.
Let me get back on my PC then because this is bullshit.
Look at that. You're all festive, Heather. You're like, this is against the brand.
Against Heather's brand. Heather doesn't want to have all that in there.
I am a goth. I don't do bright and shiny. Fuck you. Goodbye.
All right. So Glenn, Heather, thank you for the thumbs up. Glenn, do you have any shows coming up you want to promote real quick?
Do I have any show? I have a Work Sucks show coming up in a couple weeks here. And then I have a show out in Lake Anna, which is going to be really, really interesting, which is going to be kind of fun. But yeah, the Work Sucks show is November 17th. That's at it's at Astro Beer Hall. That'll be kind of fun. And then the Lake Anna show is December 1st. And that should be fun. If you're down in that area, come check me out. People have been liking it. And of course, the podcast is going strong, so we're doing more of those, the Blur Dad podcast. So if there's some parenting tips that you want or need, check us out there. You can always check me out at levelupcomedy.com. Glenn Levels Up on X or Twitter, whatever you're calling it, and then Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook and IG.
All right. And how about you, Heather?
I don't do anything, so you can't find me at any of those places. But you can. You can find me at Nerd as a Heather on Twitter. I ain't calling it that dumb shit that breaks copyright, that is actually copyright infringement. And at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Sky.
All right. Shout out to Heather. Shout out to Glenn. For me, it's the Legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, live. Man, I don't even know how I do it anymore. How do I even know? I'm on everything. The Legend Kuya P.
All of them.
It's all in the comments below, y'all. The description below. All of our handles. Follow us there, and of course, the whole squad at the NRW and NRW Wednesday. We're Nerds Rule the World. Those are our picks for the week. My picks. If you agree, or if there's something I missed, hit us up in the comments. But there you go, Heather, Glenn, your boy Kuya P. We're out. Peace.